My name is Blanks. Fill in the blanks. Another top 10 secret video. This time it is reading and writing, fill in the blanks. The most important module for your reading section and the second most important for your writing section. I am Anurag from Edutrainex and I hope everyone is doing great. This is a very important video for you if you are really struggling with the reading and writing fill in the blanks module. Watch this video till the end and don't wait for me to ask you. Just hit the subscribe bell icon. This video is really a fully loaded video because I am not only going to talk about the grammar, vocabulary, collocation, context, but also give you some techniques how to solve the question in a proper way using the subject verb, object knowledge and many other things. Let's start with the first one, which is collocation. Very important and very easy to solve once you are very thorough with the collocation. So collocation is nothing but when the two words are used together often. Like the way you are watching the video, you are paying attention. That's a collocation. See some other examples here. Collective action, apply force, combined effort, root cause, make effort. So what I'm trying to say here is, although you might already be familiar with many collocations in your daily language, but there is also an official PT collocation word list that you need to be familiar with. If you are getting familiar with that, so if you are thorough with that collocation list as well as whatever you know, both the knowledge can be combined together in solving the questions quickly. If you know the collocations, then reading and writing fill in the blanks question becomes easier. See, in the example that I have shown here. Now, even without starting to read the question, if you know the collocation, you can straight away solve the questions. These are the easy types of questions that you can solve directly. See here, medical. I'm not going to read the whole text. I'm just reading the words here, collocation words. Medical what? Medical data, medical advances, medical diagnosis or medical equipments is changing. Now read the sentence. MRI, CT, the way we provide medical dash is changing. So we don't provide medical equipments or data or advances. We provide medical diagnosis, and that's a very common collocation. Next one, technological. Technological collocates with which words? If you know, technological tools. Due to these technological tools, diagnostic radiographers now require a more in-depth. Doesn't make sense here. Technological decisions? No. Technological advances or advancements. These are the words that collocate with technological. Very simple if you know it. In-depth formula, in-depth theory, answers or knowledge. Now require a more in-depth knowledge of the theoretical fundamentals and operational consideration of the new generation of scanners. So you see, if you know the collocation, straight away you can solve all the blanks in the question. Now, but it takes time to reach there. You need to be thorough with your practice and you have to do it daily. Then only you can reach such a stage. The next one is grammar. Grammar is such an important tool to solve these questions. I have made a lot of videos on grammar shortcuts and grammar techniques. Everything applies in all the questions of the PT. Believe me. In this one, grammar rules, very helpful. Grammar patterns and grammar shortcuts. Of course, I talked about the videos that I made. So I have talked about the grammar rules, like after a singular subject, a plural verb comes. These are the grammar rules and patterns. So in a sentence, there are definitely grammar patterns. Verb, noun, verb, noun. If you find the combination of repetition, that is a pattern. If a simple present tense is used in a simple sentence, then throughout the sentence, all the verbs will be simple present tense. These are the patterns you need to understand. Please watch those videos. You will come to know what they are. Let's do an example. The college provides training, dash courses. Cut that. The college provides training, dash courses and allows preparation. Do you see a pattern here? See, allows preparation. Allows is a verb and preparation is a noun. What about this one? Provides training. Again, verb and noun. So, what will come here? Simple present, plural verb because the college is singular. So, provides, allows and over here will be offers courses. So, that is the best answer. See how using the grammar pattern we were able to pinpoint the correct answer. Next one. Now, the next one. Depending on the course, you have dash. Now, again a grammar pattern or a grammar shortcut rule. that I must say. After has, have, had, verb 3 will come. See how many are verb 3 here. Chosen, yes. Taught, yes. Both are verb 3. But which one is making more sense here? Depending on the course you have chosen is the correct answer here. You will join the appropriate department. So see, using grammar, we can shortlist the options. We can narrow the options and then apply a little bit of context to solve it quickly. Next one. Avoid a hassle-free experience in your enrollment process. You must submit all your dash to the admission process before the due date. All means plural. So we have to select a plural word here. Now let's see how many words are plural. Easy one for you. Only one of them is plural and that is the best answer. So you must submit all your documents to the admission office before the due date. See, grammar patterns, rules, if you are thorough with them, solving the questions become so easy. All right. The next thing that you should be doing is to avoid your gut feeling if you are not very thorough with the grammar, with the collocation and the understanding of vocabulary. So there you need to apply some deduction. You read the context, you use your reasoning powers to make use of the hints and the clues that are given to you. That's what deduction means. Let's see an example, then it will be more clear to you what I'm trying to say. So I am dash away all my belongings. I am spending away, I am give away, giving away, reward away. So I am dash something. So this is a continuous action that I am doing. Now if you trust your gut feeling, then you will think give away is the collocation. Yeah, I will go with that. But you see over here, your gut feeling is wrong because we need a continuous word. Giving away is the more appropriate word. Spending away doesn't make sense. Give away is not continuous. Reward away, not at all making sense. So I am giving away all my belongings as I'm moving to a different city. See, grammar pattern again, moving to a different city. A verb is used in continuous form and another verb will also follow the same pattern. That's what it is. You don't need to dash any money for any of these items. You don't need to pay any money, paying any money, finance any money or gifting any money. Now, when people hear about money, they think about finance or payment. Only these two things comes to mind. So finance any money? No, we're not asking you to finance or take loan or something. So pay any money is the correct answer. If your gut feeling is telling you to select finance or paying any money, that's not correct because we are talking in a simple present tense. See, again a pattern is used here. You don't need. This is a verb in simple present tense form. So you have to use another verb in the simple present tense form again. So you see patterns. Everything is a pattern. If you are able to identify that, then things will become very easy for you. Now, context-based questions. These questions are sometimes really time-taking because the grammar, the collocation, these techniques can't be applied straight away. So if you are taking a little bit of extra time in these questions in the exam, that's okay. The next questions will be easier because the PT can't give you all the questions very difficult. That's not how it works. So see the context-based question. You have to read and understand what it is saying. Johannes Gutenberg, who was a German, invented the first printing press in the Holy Roman Empire around 1400s based on existing screw presses. So he was an inventor and he invented the first printing press. We got the context. Gutenberg, who was a goldsmith by profession, developed a dash printing system which borrowed existing technologies in other fields and used them for the purpose of printing. So developed a what? Now context will help you. A fragile printing system. If it was a fragile, easily broken, then why are we talking about it? Why this man is in history? That couldn't be the case. Pleasing, gratifying printing press. I mean, was this guy trying to please someone or gratify someone? I don't think so. Complete printing press is making the best sense here from the context. First printing press has to be complete, right? That's why people are using. Now, which borrowed existing technologies in other fields and used them for the purpose of printing. He also made revolutionary inventions of his own. His newly dash hand mold made it possible to produce typescript in large quantities. So he made a lot of inventions on his own. He also borrowed some technologies from other places. So hand mold, we are talking about hand mold. His newly, what could that be? Copyrighted. It's not related to intellectual property. It's more about invention. Which of the words are related to invention? Purchased, acquired, no reference in the context throughout that he purchased or acquired any technology from other places. Devised is the closest to inventing something. I devised something new. He invented something, he devised something. So that is the best word and the best answer. So you see how understanding the context can really help you to solve the questions. The next point is how to avoid the trap. Again, you have to deduce the answers. Use the hints and the clues provided. Because if you don't read the sentences above and below the blank, you will not be able to select the correct answer. See this example and you will understand what I am trying to say. Australian scientists recently dashed strong evidence that the great white sharks in Australian waters originate from different parts of the world. Recently what? Invented evidence? Created evidence? No, you don't create or invent evidence. Find evidence is a good word, but recently is hinting that something happened in the past. Find can't be the answer. Uncovered evidence is the best answer here, also a collocation. So you found the first answer, uncovered evidence. Now let's read the second blank. These findings dash the well-established theory that these sharks are native to Australia. Now, if you don't read and understand the first part of the paragraph, you will make mistake in the second part. Most of the people try to select indicate or prove the well-established theory. But if you take a close look, see what the recent evidence was, originate from different parts of the world. And the well-established theory was they are native to Australia. They are talking about the opposite things, not the same thing. So how can it be prove or indicate? It has to be a negative word. And that is how you can avoid the trap and select the best answer in this way. All right, moving to the next important point is vocabulary. A very important skill to have. But this can be acquired over time using the vocabulary list that we provide on our website and also reading every day. So if you are reading for 30 to 45 minutes every day, new articles, new news or new magazines, you are definitely bound to find new words that you are not aware of. The idea here is to learn those words, start using them. That way you will improve your vocabulary slowly, okay? Overnight you can't develop hundreds or thousands words of vocabulary. It takes a little bit of time, but you have to be consistent. Let's see the example. If you don't know the meaning of the words, sometimes it is difficult to solve the questions. That's why vocabulary is also important. An extremely dash idea paves the way for greater things. Now, everything to me is looking like a match. Talented idea, mastermind idea, creative idea, inspired idea. Everything looks to me like an answer. How do I find it? If I understand the words correctly, mastermind, talented, these are used with people most of the times. So idea is not a person. That's why these two will not be the answer here. Next, inspired idea. An extremely inspired idea paves the way for greater things. We normally get inspired by the idea, right? Inspired idea by what? That is also missing here. Creative idea is the best answer and it is also a very common collocation. Creative idea. So now you know creative can be used with a person or an idea as well. That's why this is the best answer and that's why knowing the word meanings and the vocabulary is really important. The next one is the knowledge of subject, verb, object in the active voice that we use in English language commonly. Tom plays football. Tom is the subject. He is doing something. What is he doing? An action. That is the verb. So subject becomes someone who is doing an action. Verb is the action and object is the receiver of the action from the subject. Let's keep it simple. Tom plays football. Subject, verb, object. Try to remember it this way. Now, any active voice sentences will have this. Subjects are noun, objects are noun, verbs are verb. A puddle of water left undisturbed eventually disappears due to heating. Now I've highlighted different colors for subject, verb and object. See here. The dash liquid molecules escape. So this whole part is the subject here. Escape is the verb and then the later part becomes the object. Now, a subject can be a combination of noun and adjective, because adjective is describing the noun, right? Like Tom plays football. The handsome Tom plays the football. Handsome Tom. Still part of the subject. So this way, over here, molecules is noun and something that describes a noun is adjective. So we have to pick up an adjective from here. Again, from context, you have to apply some context as well. Now it's talking about heating. So it can't be cold or frozen. Furious is not even related. So hot will be the answer. Next one. Vaporization is the process in which a liquid is dashed to gas. Now again, an action is happening here. Liquid is converted. This one is passive voice. That's why I have not highlighted the words. Is converted to gas, which is why past tense is used. But if it is an active voice, like the next one, the gas molecules then dash into clouds. Then what? Change into cloud, travels into cloud, goes into cloud. Molecules is plural. So we need something singular. The gas molecules change or transform into cloud. Now both of them seem to be the answer, but you have to choose transformation because it is a conversion of the process. So transformation is the more appropriate word. Hope this helps. Talking about the time management. So time management is also crucial in the reading and writing fill in the blanks question. Because if you get a complex question, then you are spending a little bit more time on it. But if you are getting easy questions, we can straight away be solved using collocation and grammar, and you have to do those questions quickly so that you save time for the difficult ones. And it's okay if you are spending more time on the difficult ones, because you know I can do the easier ones quickly, but you have to practice it. Practice the time management in the sectional mock test and the main mock tests. Another confusion sometimes happen in the reading and writing fill in the blanks is when we have similar sounding words. This confuses. See the example here. The website dash that you have completed all the steps in the enrollment process. Sure, unsure, ensures, insures. Which word would it be? I am a little puzzled. The website dash that you have completed all the steps in the enrollment. Again, context is going to help you in this. Context is the key. Here, understanding. The website ensures? No. Website sure, unsure? No. We need a plural word here. Website is singular. So we need a plural verb. Ensures that you have completed all the steps in the enrollment process. Now you see, still we are using the grammar knowledge, but we are applying it in the context. Grammar, subject, verb, object. All those things are applicable in every question, in every blank. And that's the real secret. The last one is not about any secrets, but how you can do the questions quickly and how you can do them perfectly. So fast reading, skim reading, which is also called as reading between the lines. How do we develop that? By reading every day. You go through all the articles that you can find, read for 30 to 45 minutes minimum every day. Improve your vocabulary in the meantime during that process, and also develop a habit of reading faster. Skim reading is not reading all the grammatical words, but reading the main keywords in the sentences and then trying to figure out wherever you can't understand, then use the grammar words. So that's a habit you can develop using daily practice. Once you develop that, you will see that you are able to do the questions faster because you are understanding quicker, right? So that's what you need to develop, and that is the last secret for today's video. I hope you appreciate what I have shared today. Great job! You just completed a very informative video and it clears many doubts for you. But if you still have questions, join the PTE knowledge group to get the most genuine advice on which templates to use, how to use, and many other useful tips and information. And before you go, I would like to recommend you to watch this video, how to solve the reading fill in the blanks questions in just 1 minute. A must watch for everyone. Keep watching Edutrainex, and I will soon be back with another super informative video on PTE exam topic. See you soon.